Well, this is a hot topic today. Supermarket giant Kroger has now joined Walmart in asking customers not to bring firearms into their stores openly. They are just the latest companies to take gun control matters into their own hands. Target, Chipotle, Starbucks on that list of corporations asking people to leave their guns outside. Meanwhile, Walmart has become the latest retail giant to limit gun and ammunition sales in its stores. Several other companies have taken similar steps in recent years. Joining me now is Ryan Cleckner, a former U.S. Army Special Operations sniper, constitutional law professor, and co-founder of Mayday Safety. Great to have you today,
Thanks for having me,
particularly in person. So let's get started with where we are in open carry. Can we pop up that map of the United States? Walmart, Kroger, and other companies potentially coming on board with this, reportedly, we will have to see. More than half the country, you can openly carry a handgun and not need a license or a permit to do that. Are they leaving a lot of customers on the table?
They sure are, and that's their choice. I mean, it's their right to do what they want to do. I hope we agree on that. They're a private establishment. They can do what they want, but they are stopping an awful lot of people from having access to their stores. They're stopping an awful lot of people from being able to protect themselves. I mean, the vast majority of places that are targets of mass shootings are gun-free zones. So if you want your establishment to be a potential target for mass shooting, make it a gun-free zone. And the more they're hindering on that, the more it scares me.
You know what's interesting about what you're saying? So I have the statement from Walmart. It broke during this hour yesterday, and I was reading parts of it. And there is a section where it talks about El Paso, obviously the shooting at the Walmart there. But previous to that, in Mississippi, a few days before, there was an employee-on-employee shooting as well. So they're responding. They're potentially a lawsuit. They're responding to a lot of things corporately, as you say. But the bigger picture is, what are they not selling now? The ammo, the guns. Are they losing money in terms of making those restrictions?
They're definitely losing money. Walmart has a 20% market share of ammunition in the United States. That's huge for one retailer to have for ammunition. They're going to lose a lot of money. They also might gain money with all this virtue signaling. See, my problem is not that they're doing it. I respect, actually, that they have a belief and they're following through with it, even if it loses the money. Good for them. I think they're wrong, though. And I think what they're doing is not going to have any effect at all. I think telling someone that they can't carry a gun openly in the store is the same as saying you can't shoplift in this store. The people that are going to obey that are you and me. The people that aren't going to obey that aren't going to obey that. So it doesn't matter.
You know what's interesting? Right when you sat down during the commercial, I want to tell my audience this because I didn't know it, but you said, and what they are no longer selling wasn't selling well anyway.
Yes,
Tell me about it.
I thought that was interesting. So, although I respect them having a belief and following through with it, I have to wonder why they're not following through all the way. Why sell any ammunition? Matter of fact, the ammunition they're not selling is the weakest ammunition. So the most powerful, arguably the most lethal ammunition they're still selling. So why are they only stopping selling these handgun cartridges and one specific rifle caliber? And I thought about it. Well, in the industry, those calibers are below commodity. Nobody can make money on those. The cost is too low. The demand is too low. And you're having all sorts of stores having problems. Walmart's selling at the cheapest price. It's a little convenient to me that the calibers that aren't selling very well are the ones they're getting rid of. And if I took their word at face value, if they said it's wrong for us to sell this ammo, then they would have stopped yesterday. But they're not doing that. They're selling out of the rest of their current inventory and just not ordering more from their suppliers. So if selling a bullet is evil, then why are you waking up tomorrow selling a bullet?
Ryan, in some areas of my family anyway, we call that shady. Right? I mean, in all sincerity, and I mean their sincerity, why wouldn't you just take it all off the market then?
Exactly. Either you believe it or you don't. And you don't even have to say it's to keep your stores safer. You can just say they don't like being part of that industry.
Is there some sort of political thing that's going on where it just sounds good to be able to do something like Kroger today telling people not to openly carry in their stores? They're asking them. I mean, it's the law in 31 states.
Yeah, look at the of course it is. Absolutely, of course it is. It's just something that's popular right now. I mean, look how fast we went from, was it a couple years ago, saying, oh, you crazy conservative people, no one's trying to take your guns away, to look at the news now. We have Biden and O'Rourke both looking at cameras and saying, absolutely, we're going to take your guns away. That was a pretty quick change, and I think the reason they're doing it is it's an emotional decision that is popular with a lot of people that don't really understand the issue.
Yeah. Well, one thing is for sure, we've had a lot of mass shootings.
We have.
It's heartbreaking, and getting to the answers is super important.
We agree.
Ryan Cleckner, thank you. Come back anytime.
Thank you.